hard not to be an MVP fan. I think it is. They're really nice, and the same could be said for Vici Gaming, right? They've all of their results. It's really cool. Trouble here.
The smoke moving up by Fenrir and FY. He's got charge, but that's the reason why FY is holding with the telekinesis, so he can drag March back. And the bash onto Hal. He does the damage, but not enough to get a kill. Morphling will take it. And charge yourself in. Can you find yourself a kill on bot lane without the Sonic Wave from KP? Is there really enough damage from MVP? We don't want to rely on 17% to win those fights.
March is level 6, so...
Oh, here comes your charge, coming after Super. QO just wants to dive in. He's got the Shadow Dance. Slark Array's going to miss here. And in comes KP with a big Sonic Wave. FY getting hit by it as well. And QO chasing up with the Shadow Dance, just stealing out that essence of Rubick. But then Fenrir buys a little bit of space. But he'll have the Dark Pact. FY going to dive back behind the tower while the comms is March is protected by the Shallow Grave. Charging away. He's going to get hooked. Shot it down by iceiceice. There were still the 2 attacks from the tower that were chasing him. But iceiceice caught on the wrong side of the river. KP still with Blink on cooldown for another 6 seconds. But has that double damage rune. He wants to go back to the lane. Iceiceice revealing himself in the lane. QO can look for the pounce right now. Able to get down there, but no leash, but they still find the kill on iceiceice. Waste a bit of time, but a kill is a kill. 5-5. Meanwhile, on top lane, 2 more seconds, and QO trying to beat into him. There's more support moving up, and FY might regret this rotation. As now, KP as well as Febby have arrived here. Hal still being charged, so they keep that vision up. QO's making the move. There's that replica, but Hal, do they have enough control again? No waveform this time, and there's a 17% kicking in Fenrir. They're going to have some extra help. Iceiceice, hook shotting in. KP needs to blink himself away, need more time. Shallow Grave, Witch knocked at the Death Ward's going on Iceiceice, but the Blade Mail turned on the paralyzing cast. Fenrir and Super, they're basically holding hands to the back lines. The Shallow Grave is there for nuts, but his chance of survival is so low. Turns on the Restoration. They're novering up. They see Febby with a Life Strike Array, barely missing from Super, so Morphling will drop.
Quick Orchid here as well from KP. Very good item against both Morphling and the Lina, although she does have a ULs to be used defensively, of course.
This gives them even more aggression when MVP looks for fights, but Vici Gaming are the ones looking for it. A 3-man smoke move, they're going to walk into QO. He blinks himself forward right now and being bursted down. There goes your Slark with the Sonic Wave steal of Rubick. FY, as we said, never underestimate him, but now KP comes back for revenge for what was stolen. Febby can't move close enough to him, but March, he can. The charge comes forward, the comps get them back for now. Remember that Weave is there, March being stunned, looking to play the Shallow Grave, keeping him alive, but now he goes for the ulti, but then the Yules up in the air. It's going to be the Queen of Pain. March still alive for the moment around the tree line. They do bring him down. KP in real trouble. Sonic Waves in 1 second. He needs more time. Blink away to safety. He's bottling up, already used the 1 charges. He could turn. He's got Sonic Wave plus Stream of Marvel. Out of position. He was moving up into his own jungle. That leash is holding him a little bit too much longer. And then Clockwerk, while QO breaks free of the sun almost instantly, and with the Orchid on iceiceice, they don't want to throw in anything more apart from the Death Ward. But QO can be backing the fight. Iceiceice almost down, but still alive until KP finally puts him in the grave. 1-for-1 trail by March, looking for the oldie, and there's your Sonic Wave. He's still got another strike, but Super with the strike there is going to keep him now. In fact, the Lincoln Spear triggering, blocking it. It's a 2-for-2 trade-off, and QO is still alive. Then FY and Fenrir both moving in. But QO's not even going for that. He sees Hal in the mid, but no, turns around. Comes back into Fenrir and FY, Frostbite and Telekinesis. Not the greatest chain in the world, but they knew the Dark Pact. He's going to break free, pounce up into iceiceice. The bounce from March, actually knocking iceiceice back. They're able to get the Suns up with the Sonic Wave, hitting 3 heroes from Vici, and now the Paralyzing Cast. It's going to actually trigger the Lincoln Spear. At the same time, Super and Fenrir, they can't run. It's back down to Hal, back up to Super. March, another charge, hitting into Hal. Might even push him up on top of the cliffside. He's inside the rock face. Hal bashed again, 77%. Hal is down. March breaking the game and winning the fight for MVP. They do the work. 3 on that Shadow Dance.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Vici Gaming are in such a rough spot. They need a fantastic fight. They need Hal to do something more. And iceiceice not to die. The charge is coming in. Life Strike will be there on QO, but the charge comes in and March. Where does he want to go? That Nether Strike. He actually has it, and with a Sonic Wave, they find the kill on the Clockwerk. March though, Laguna played it down. There was no Shallow Grave to save. Now Hal to the front lines. Nuts. He's going to be Shallow Grave into that Death Ward. How much damage? Not enough. The card gets stolen by FY and messing with MVP's fight. We do have the Aegis see more triggering, which means QO will be back to all the living, and they look for the permanent stunts.
field could really be a problem for MVP. Do they have any detection on him? They actually don't.
Jumping in, they're going after Super, the charge there too. They're fully armored up. The weave was used before this fight, so it's going to be difficult to inflict any kind of damage. iceiceice, at least cocking them in, but now your death ward again being cancelled. The adaptive strike going to work, and Fenrir lets it go, but there's not many of MVP around to actually take the damage. Super, Laguna Blade, he actually brings down QO March. The job will be finished. It was the Urn Charge that was doing the work, and Fenrir trying to control up Spirit Breaker, but that's not Mad Cow being chased out. In fact, he's just running himself away, letting KP blink further away from VG Gaming until the Super 1 transfer about to be a 2-2 as Morphling ends the Queen of Pain streak. So much money in for Hal. The replicant needs more time, and then he jumps out. Going to survive through this, and BKB from KP, FY causing more trouble. They are going to have a crack in the mid lane. iceiceice turns around, he actually managed to avoid the leash, and then locks him inside the cogs. The charge is coming in, and with their time, iceiceice is going to TP himself out. They go for more Vici. Febby was in too close, was Shallow Grave and March. He's been picked up and tossed around. He was actually still charging iceiceice back in base. He'll TP out in time. Febby will not be so lucky. House right behind him. Adaptive strikes to kill him off. And VG Gaming, now 2 consecutive fights heavily.
And regardless of which item he chooses, he pushes so much faster than what you just saw. Can easily take a lane and a half in a minute.
Charge coming in from MVP, gonna actually go straight through iceiceice, turns on the BKB, runs past the entire of VG Gaming. iceiceice being iced, the Orc is still on him, there's no extra damage until he comes on back. The Slark finds a kill, Fenrir dropping quickly as well. Good to play Hero, has to leap himself away. He's in the side of the tree, out of vision, but KP comes in, killing up across the Maiden. QO back in 1 second as March charged in. He's got 9 lives, and he charges in for this one. FY might get the screen, but can't stop a Super. Orc it up. His physical damage is more than enough right now. Sending you up in the air. They need a stun or something to stop Super, and the paralyzing cast can do it. Bouncing back and forward. In comes March again. The cast will now stop, but is there more damage? How? He is just too strong. 3.5k life. They cannot repel him, and this will be nuts. Dying in the tree line. KP's also on the run. The Lina is chasing him down. Super needs more movement speed, and in the tree line.
But it wasn't enough for MVP in that situation. The Roshan will go to Vici Gaming. Even Laguna Blade going for stop points here, Super, and how is going to go for that?
So a manly fight against both the Slark as well as the Morphling won't really work, but then again FY, there's the bash going to work for QO into FY, and he stole, well, what actually ended the game pounce, and FY forced up. iceiceice isolating QO, needs more help here. He can't pounce out, they control him too much. 70 seconds with no buyback. FY escaping the engagement. And they're looking for more. Febby's on the run from Hal. This could even be even bigger if you lose your Dazzle as well as your Slark. They can just take mid-ranks. Febby on the run out of here. Evasion not going to help him back the adaptive strike. He does have TP up, but there's no way he's going to survive long enough to use it. That is 2 heroes down for MVP, and VG Gaming, their only concern right now is top lane. They can take a mid-rank in return.
It's 2 heroes and 2 lanes of racks. Al could do it alone right now. He is going to be pushing so fast, but of course, he's going to have plenty of health coming in from Super with this ridiculous amount of attack speed. Just look, these barracks just disappear. It's currently only Hal hitting it. Imagine if the Lina was laying into that one as well, but she's going to go for the top tower. MVP doing the right thing. They can't defend this at all. So they're going to try to get the best possible trade here, which is unfortunately for them a tier 2 tower. But if they try to fight, the game is over. They have to give 2 lanes up. They can't fight with us.
No other choice, but at least MVP has one upside. That 2 towers still exists on the bottom, which is the only reason why VG Gaming are not sticking around for Megas. The SB is charging in, but this is
at all. Oh, QO's in a really bad position, actually.
There's your hook shot. They catch him down, pick him up, throw him down. Adaptive strike for the Sun. QO again down for the count, and again 70 seconds on the sideline. Is this going to push them back and probably an even trade?
Well, they've got to go for it. March is currently pushing. He's going to charge now. He's not going to be there in a pretty good time.
They have fortification by a little bit more time, and that weave is going to be pretty much a full max when he arrives. So in comes March. He's charging after Super. The stun from Super running too late in the BKB. KP jumps out too, but he got bashed up and stunned up almost instantly. KP goes down. 80 seconds, and there's your buyback while nuts. Controlled by iceiceice. That Death Lord, it just doesn't exist. iceiceice will kill him in the tree line. KP comes out for the Sonic Wave. The hook shot gonna miss. Can't get out, but again, now Rubick actually stole Sonic Wave. He's actually got the ulti to help burst down the spot. All he needs is one extra stun. QO dropping low by 5. There she blows. And down he goes. Triple kill back. how, and GG. Vici Gaming will take game 1 here against the Korean team MVP. And what a good start. It looked good for MVP. And then Vici Gaming, the Morphling came online.
MVP, I think, felt like they had to make some really aggressive plays, which they definitely did, but they got a little bit overzealous on the fights outside the dire base, and Vici Gaming are just too experienced of a team to get phased by that aggression. They played really solidly. They find the key pickoffs, and of course, solid individual plays from everyone on the